What do you want to talk about?
Wrestling! And here!
Wrestling?
Why?
It's wrestling.
It's wrestling.
Why?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Why not? Why not?
It's fake.
Fake? What the hell are you talking about? Fake? It's not fake.
Fake.
Wrestling's not fake!
Okay, wrestling.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent. Welcome you to this week's edition of the WWE Raw Recap Show. Appreciate everybody tuning in. This week's Raw took place at the Resch Center in Green Bay, Wisconsin, home of the Green Bay Packers, home of Ken Kennedy or Ken Anderson. Depends on when you first seen him, WWE or TNA. Take your pick there. Yes, he was a guy, had the microphone, made his own ring announcement. Actually, kind of cool. Uh, but more on that some other time. So this week's Raw, we uh, kind of did some build up to the King and Queen of the Ring premium live event. Also, we got a match set up for Saturday night's main event happening on July 12th in Atlanta, Georgia. But before I get to everything, you folks know what to do. If you dig it, help your boy out. Give me a thumbs up button. Hit me up in the comments, whether it has anything to do with Raw, wrestling, or just give me a friendly hello. Also, be a champ and click on that subscribe button. And don't forget about that notification bell. Now, with all that crap out of the way, let's freaking go. First segment of the night featured Liv Morgan. Her and Dominique Mysterio made their way to the ring. Liv talked about what she did in Nikki Bella. She says she wants the WWE World Women's Championship. Out comes the WWE World's Women's Champion or Women's World's Champion, or Io Sky. She comes in. Liv told Io, say, look, since I got a better record uh, on you than everybody else does, just give me the belt. We'll call it a day. Uh, Io said, oh, you want the belt? Or she did first say, hey, if you want this, you got to earn it. Then say, hey, if you want it, here you go. So Io handed her the belt, then gave her a nice swift drop kick there. Then left it off with a nice swift kick for Liv and Dominic Mysterio before posing with the belt and everything else. Pretty decent segment here. Felt like they was kind of going that route. Maybe some Liv Morgan, Io Sky matches. We'll get to more of that later. Anyway, speaking of King and Queen of the Ring, we had another Queen of the Ring four-way here featuring Stephanie Vancouver, Ivy Nile, Raquel Rodriguez, and the returning Asuka. Good to see her back. Like I said, this was a Queen of the Ring qualifier match. Got a little bit of taste of Vancouver and Asuka until Ivy and Raquel cut it off. Stephanie got a lot of shine in this match. Hit the Devil's Kiss on Ivy Nile until Raquel Rodriguez broke that up. Then, as they were battling it out, Stephanie Vancouver wound up giving Raquel Rodriguez the Devil's Kiss on the apron there. Got a pretty cool, guess you can call this a double Doomsday front drop kick. from the ladies there. Stephanie and Asuka went out for a little bit more. Raquel hit the Tijuana bomb on Vancouver. 1, 2. Whoops. That foot looks a little too close to the ropes. Pop from the crowd. Who could it be? You know who it was. It was Rhea Ripley. She pulls Raquel Rodriguez out, gives her the riptide on the floor, throws her back in. Oscar hits the Empress Impact, which looked like the old butt from Iceman King Parsons. A move she's kind of done before, but I guess for right now this might be her finisher. Um, Good, like I said, good showing from Oscar. Coming back from that knee injury that she was out for a year. Stephanie got a lot of time to shine, but in this case, it was uh, Asuka getting the win, moving on in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Next up, we have your new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. That is Gunther. Mostly booze for a champion, but he got a few little cheers here and there. He admits that, hey, uh, the night of WrestleMania, Jey Uso was the better man, but the rest of the time, he's untouchable. Uh, he's also heard the rumors, but, he spoke of rumors of who he might face. Crowd started chanting Goldberg. Don't know why. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But said, hey, supposedly Seth Rollins has a target on me, so he's got the briefcase. Man up. Come face me man to man. I'm not hard to find. Cue the music. And it's not Seth Rollins. It is Bill Goldberg himself. Nice ovation for him. Basically, Bill comes out and say, hey, we started something in Atlanta back in Bad Blood a few months ago. Let's finish this in Atlanta, Georgia on July 12th, Saturday night's main event. And it is made official. It will be Gunther defending the WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Bill Goldberg. Do believe this is going to be Bill Goldberg's last match. So keep that in mind when making little predictions in your mind. Next up, pretty good match here. AJ Styles against JD McDonough. They start off this thing doing a little catch as catch can ground wrestling here. Uh, Good showing of that. Dominic assisted JD in the rope break when AJ Styles had a calf cutter on him. Styles chased Dominic around the ring. Um, Dominic hid behind the announcers area in the barricade there. Uh, JD jumped the barricade and dived onto AJ Styles. JD would control the match for a good portion of the time. From that point, Styles made his usual striking comeback. JD answered with a brainbuster for two. Styles caught Dominic trying to interfere again. JD looked to take the advantage of the distraction, but AJ countered a side belly to back suplex with the Styles Clash for the win. Looked like Dominic was going to make a sneak attack, but AJ countered that as well. Uh, then did a little dipping and dodging of the uh, Judgment Day, so he won't get attacked by all of them. And ran out with the championship later on in the night. He did give the championship belt back to Nick Aldis. Apparently, I guess Anna Pierce was on assignment, vacation, whatever again. So Nick Aldis was the GM of the night, handed him the belt, said, hey, I'll give it to him sometime. But he did make the match for King and the Queen, or Queen, King and Queen of the Ring Premium Live event for the Intercontinental Championship. It will be AJ Styles challenging Dominic Mysterio, and I hope he wins. Well, I really do hope he wins, but something tells me he's not. We'll get to more of that when uh, next week on the Spot Show live stream. I'll give predictions to that. So next segment feature Bailey. She made her comeback last week, attacking Becky Lynch. She said she does not take this for granted. She doesn't do it for big moments or one big match or even championships. Uh, she says she has a chip on her shoulder and calls out Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch comes out wearing a Chicago Bears jacket of all things. They traded jabs. Bailey asked, "Does Becky even remember what it's like to fight for every opportunity, or is her head so far up her own ass?" Becky was like, "No, I don't remember." But Becky asked Bailey, "So hey, do you remember what gold feels like?" Then Bailey took that. Said, "No, I don't. Won't you show me? Won't you show me?" Um, then Becky's like, "Okay, you got your match, but it's not going to be for an Intercontinental Championship. See you in Columbus because we're not doing this in Green Bay, Wisconsin." Becky was looking to give, well, actually, Becky did kind of slap her a little bit. Bailey no sold it, gave her a nice big slug back in the face. But the match was made for next week's Raw. Bailey, Becky Lynch for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. So Becky wasn't able to slide out that way. Next up here, pretty bad situation here. Supposed to be a match between Kyrie Sane and Liv Morgan. However, Kyrie went for a single leg uh, grapple move. Uh, Liv fell forward. She fell forward, doing the usual kind of protect yourself from crashing on your face. Her arm went down really hard on the mat, causing a separation in the shoulder. So it looks like she might be out for a while. Uh, but yeah, it kind of sucks. She's getting a good run here. Been on a good run for a while, and has something like that. Basic, protecting yourself while you're working and wind up separating your shoulder. Kind of bad there. I don't think it's Kyrie's fault, anything like that. Maybe a little mistime. I mean, I don't know if that single leg was called or maybe some mistiming or something like that. Just went down hard, complete accident. I wouldn't really call it like a Kyrie saying botch. All right, this leads us to the main event. It is another four-way for the final semifinal slot of the King and the Queen uh, Premium Live event, or King of the Ring tournament, or in this case, King of the Ring tournament. Jay, who wins this match will go up against Cody Rhodes next week on Raw. This one is Jay Uso versus Rusev and Sheamus, as well as Bronson Reed, as Rusev and Sheamus was fighting. You could heard the crowd was kind of going back and forth. Let's go Sheamus, Rusev Day. Let's go Sheamus, Rusev Day. Pretty good. Uh, Uso got the early shine, punched down Reed, then Russ kicked everyone until Rusev struck back. Uh, like I said, the chance went back and forth with Rusev Day uh, and Sheamus. Them two kept just pretty much slugging it out the whole time until Bronson Reed came in and s- actually took two splashes for them to stop slugging each other. Then gave Uso a world's strongest power slam. Looked like Rusev might have got the win here. He clinched on the accolade on Uso, but got broken up by Sheamus. Sheamus hit uh, Rusev with a bro kick, gave a 2 count. Also broken up by Bronson Reed again. Went Jey Uso was going for a splash, but Braun Breaker pushed him off the top rope. Sami Zayn came out and helped him out a little bit, but Sami got thrown to the commentator's table. Literally got thrown, as you see there in the picture, on the commentator's table. But Penta came in, helped out, took out uh, Braun Breaker. Bronson Reed was on the top rope looking for that tsunami splash, but LA Knight came in and pushed him off. Uso hit his spear. 2 splashes. 1, 2, 3. Jey Uso wins and goes on to the semifinals. Beat down. It looked like he was going to get jumped by Seth Rollins. He came out, was not happy one bit. Like I say, he's looking to attack him, then hit the music. Out comes Cody Rhodes and puts a block to that. So, of course, had a little face off with Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, but they shook hands and everything. They're still friends. Probably have a nice little clean scientific match on Raw between the two. This Raw was actually pretty good. Like I said, felt bad for Liv Morgan going on a great run, but like I said, I'll probably talk a little bit more about that on this Thursday Spot Show live stream at 8 o'clock. Check it out. Um, Good build ups here. Interesting on the semifinals match on both sides of it. Uh, Again, I'll probably talk more about that this Thursday. Other than that, this does it for this week's Raw Recap Show. Hope you folks enjoyed it. Have a good one. Take it easy. And until next time.
So long from the peach state of Georgia.
Ronald Ray here saying thank you for checking out my video. If you don't mind, go ahead and click that thumbs up button, leave a comment, and share this video with family and friends. I would also appreciate it if you would subscribe to RP2 Vision, where I cover the sport of professional wrestling from yesterday to today. Now, don't forget to click the notification bell as well, so you'll be notified when my other weekly content is available, like Wrestling Trivia Tuesday, WWE Raw Recap, and AEW Dynamite Recap. I also have 2 live streams. Every Thursday at 8 p.m., it's Spot Show Live Stream, where I discuss the latest news in professional wrestling. And on Friday nights at 8 o'clock p.m., it's Wrestling Gold Friday Night, where I discuss the good old days of professional wrestling. When wrestling was wrestling, wrestling was real because it's still real to us. Folks, have a good one and take it easy.